this is Kyle from Love Reptiles. Today we're going to look at yellow bellies and how they work their way into our pieds and other combos. So down here we have the single gene yellow belly. It can be a subtle morph and hard to identify. A few of the indicators of yellow belly are that the belly right along the edges are a little bit more checkered, bring in a little bit of flaming as we call it, so these little parts right here that are flames. And overall the pattern is a little bit more whacked out. This one happens to be het for pied, as the mother was a piebald to this clutch, and you can see that this one here has a little bit of a ringer on the tail, which can sometimes be an indicator for pieds, but since we know this one is 100% het, it's just kind of a cool little feature of this particular snake. But there's your single gene yellow belly. Alright, this snake here is a super yellow belly. It's been given the nickname Ivory. So this is 2 copies of the yellow belly gene. It's not an all white snake. It does have some pattern on the head. So get in close there. And there's a faint yellow stripe down the back, and it does have a little bit of a faint coloration to a lot of its body. As these get older, they tend to get a little bit whiter, but it definitely is a cool gene, because if you breed an Ivory to any other snake, every baby will have the yellow belly gene in it. So very cool combo. Here's a couple of nice examples of Yellow-Bellied Pieds. Yellow-Belly in the Pieds brings in a lot of orange, and Justin Kabilka produced these first and nicknamed them Pumpkin Pieds because of how orange it made the pied pattern. So I really think Yellow-Bellied Pieds are a huge improvement on the normal pied. They add a little bit of striping to the back pattern, as you can see in both of these, and the more pattern they have, in my opinion, the more beautiful they are, because they do add that striping. The blacks are really dark, and the oranges come in quite nice. So yellow belly, very cool in the pieds. Alright, so here we have our Yellow-Bellied Pied. To the right we have the Ivory, and in the middle we have the Ivory Pied. So we thought originally that the Ivory would wash out the pieds completely and it would just be an all white animal, but as you can see, if you get in real close there, that there's a little bit of the Ivory pattern showing through where the pied pattern would be. It's really cool. It actually does brighten it a bit. It's a little bit brighter than what the Ivory actually is, and shows a little bit of pattern. And so the benefit of this snake here is that every snake that you breed the Ivory Pied to, all the babies will be at the very least yellow belly and have 1 copy of the pied gene. So really awesome combo. Took us a few years to hit it. Now we've got it and can definitely streamline a lot of our Yellow-Bellied Pied projects. Again, we have our Yellow-Bellied Pied here on the side for reference, and this here is a Yellow-Belly Fire Pied. So you can see the fire, as I showed you in previous videos, really brightens up a lot of the combos. Well, this definitely has brightened up the head, has lightened it up a little bit, and turned the oranges from the Yellow-Bellied Pied into a brighter yellow, and still gets to keep a lot of that striping in the spine from the yellow belly. So we love this combo. We have quite a few of them here, and they're definitely a building block for bringing in a lot of nice colors to the pieds. Here we have a few subadult yellow belly combos. This snake here is a yellow belly or gravel pied female, and you can tell her oranges are just really still held even through her age. I love the fact that she's a lower white animal and just gets all this pattern expressed and the nice colors in there. So I say yellow belly or gravel because when you breed to a highway, which is a yellow belly gravel combo, only one of the genes gets passed down, and since gravel and yellow belly are so similar, you can't actually tell which one is hatched until you breed them. So until she's bred, we won't know for sure, so we're hoping that she's a gravel, because gravel is still a little bit untapped and hasn't been worked with as much. This snake here is a pastel yellow belly or gravel pied female. So same clutch as her sister here. She has the pastel gene on top, and we're hoping to prove her out as gravel as well. But you can see the pastel really turns all the oranges yellow, whacks out the pattern a little bit. She's a little bit shy, but they're both really pretty, and they should breed late in 2018. Here we have a pastel highway, and just wanted to show you guys what gravel and yellow belly looks like when combined. Now the pastel changes the highways a lot and definitely blushes out their head pattern, and overall just completely brightens the snake. But pastel highways are a favorite of mine. Really cool looking snake, and in the pied projects we're going to be really excited to see what they can do. So here's our special little pied that we just hatched out about a week ago. She just had her first shed. Was a bit of a runt, only weighs in at about 45 grams. And very excited about her. Not going to really disclose what she is yet, but just wanted to give you guys a quick look at some of the more cutting edge stuff that we're doing here at Love Reptiles. I know we've been going over a lot of the basics, and just wanted to show you guys some of the more radical snakes that we've been making here. We're pumped about this one here.